If you've ever played golf, you might be able to relate to this short tutorial on why tennis isn't necessarily always intuitive. I have a couple examples here on why the mechanics for the modern stroke is not very intuitive. These two shots here by the player in the foreground show that your swing path is not necessarily going towards the target. So Petros has decided to take this ball up the line knowing that his opponent, is going to struggle to cover the line. So if we frame by frame, one would think if he's going down the line, then his swing path would be going down this line. That would be the easiest way to get that ball down the line. But in fact, if you look at his elbow looks to be going to the inside out target line. It's going out on a 45-degree angle. But what this is doing is it's loading his wrist. See how his wrist is in a neutral state? But if he pushes his elbow out towards the ball, it's going to load that wrist up and allow this racket head to release towards the inside-in target path. And that's the key thing about tennis, is that this is a lever, right? If there were no hinges in this, then the only way to hit this inside-in target path would be to have a straight target path line. But in fact, this is a hinged lever, and he's able to get the strings facing the inside-in target path by swinging out towards the contact point. Now this is a bit unique as well. He's wanting to go cross court here, and he could take this on a cross court path. In other words, he could have his elbow travel along this path, but he's found him in a position where he really needs to put a little bit of work on this ball, meaning he needs to add a little bit of spin to make that angle. So if you follow his elbow path, where is it going? It's actually going towards this back corner fence post. And the reason he's doing that, again, this is a lever. He's loading up this lever. And then as he reaches close to his full extension, that's when the wrist unloads and gets the strings going towards his cross-court target. But more importantly, because he's loading up and out, it's dropping this racket head down and releasing it kind of through and up the back of the ball. So he's able to get on the outside of the ball by swinging out on a 45 degree. And you'll hear this in golf all the time. If you're wanting to hit a draw or a hook, your swing path needs to be going outwards. And that's really a similar concept as here, is that his elbow is going out, and then once he reaches his full extension, then that lever has to release, and he's able to get on the outside of the ball and hit that ball cross court. So let's take a look at these two shots in real time. So it's very unintuitive, but to be able to hit the outside of the ball, sometimes you actually have to swing on an outside swing path.